my dear friends, welcome back to the second session of your nouns, that is English grammar for all competitive examinations. I am Swapna Latha, your English tutor for all competitive examinations like SSC CGL, SSC CHSL, bank exams, railway exams, high court jobs, then UPSC, then teacher eligibility test and all types of competitive examinations. Now, in my previous video, we have discussed about part 1, that is nouns. Its types I have told you with many examples. Before going into the video, let me share a happy moment with you all. Today, we have reached 400 subscribers. So, I humbly thank all my subscribers and I am really very grateful for you all. Without you all, I am nothing. So, I very sincerely show my gratitude to all my subscribers for believing me. Okay, so keep supporting me for my future videos also. So, don't forget to subscribe my channel and watch my videos and click like button, then don't forget to comment, that is whether you understood. If you have any doubts, if you want to interact with me, then you can very well happily send it in the comment section where I will reply for all your comments. Okay, without further delay, let's go to our today's video. Welcome back, my dear friends. As I told you in our previous video of noun, that is part 1 of nouns, we have discussed nouns, its types with plenty of examples I told you. Again, in the same way, today's video also, I will be continuing with, I think I have ended up with 2 categories or 2 rules for nouns. So now today I will continue or begin with category 3. And if you see this side of the board, I will write the explanation, and this side of the board, I will teach you, or whatever I have explained here, I will give few examples from previous year questions. That is previous year government questions. I have taken few very important frequently asked questions and then I have listed it. For each category, whatever I am explaining, I have given these examples. So don't worry, my dear friends, whatever I am telling, this side I will explain the whatever content it is, and for the same thing I will give few examples like questions. Okay, and moreover, so with this I am not going to stop. So by today's video I will be completing your nouns topic. And in my next video, my next video will be the practice questions. Almost I will teach you 100 practice questions on just the nouns topic. So don't skip my video, keep following me. If you follow these 2 parts of the noun video completely only, you will understand my third video. So that's like a sequence now. So if you miss any one sequence, any one bit, you will have the discontinuity. You may not follow me. Yes, my dear friends? Yes. Okay, so as imagine that you are in a classroom and I am your teacher. So please have that continuity, whether it is for 1 hour or 45-minute session, whatever it is, we should have that continuity. I will be involved deeply in nouns topic and I will make you to involve deeply completely in nouns topic only. So without any further distractions. So for that we have to imagine we are sitting in a classroom. Okay friends? Okay, let's begin our today's class. Come on. So category 3 or rule 3 for nouns is nouns. Some of the nouns are singular in form but plural in function. They seem to be singular but they are plural in its original function. Okay friends, see some of the example words are cattle. Cattle seems to be, I didn't write cattles. If I write cattles, We normally think that it's a plural word. S or ES is a plural word. But here, cattle, it seems to be, by its appearance, it is singular. But it is plural. What is cattle? Cattle is nothing but milk-giving animals. It's a place where milk-giving animals, that is cow, sheep, goat, are taken care. Okay, friends? Understood, I think. Next, cavalry. Cavalry is nothing but a horse soldiers. In a very short, easily to tell you, cavalry is nothing but horse soldiers. The soldiers who come for fight in horse or on horse. Okay, friends? Okay, next, peasantry. Peasantry is also like agricultural laborers. That is people who work in the agricultural land. Your farmers are peasantry. Okay, friends. Next, infantry. Infantry is soldiers who will be in the border. Okay, they will be very close to the border. Okay, they are infantry. Then police, we know. Then gentry. Gentry is a dignified people, a class of dignified people is gentry. Okay, friends, they all seem to be singular only, but they are plural. Gentry means there may be so many people, lakhs of people, gentle people. So all of them commonly we tell it as gentry. Okay, friends. So that is what is category 3, the nouns which are singular in form but plural in its function. They seem to be singular but they are plural. Few examples are this one, my dear friends. Okay, but there are few note. You have to note down 3 different points. Okay, friends, see, all these words are plural nouns. They are all plural nouns. They are not at all singular. To confuse you in your exams, they will give you whether it is a singular or plural. Okay, friends, we will do that all examples. Don't worry. Okay, next. Second one, we cannot use, since we think that it's a singular, a cattle. There is no such word like a cattle. A is placed before a singular noun. A is a book, which means a single book. For cattle, I cannot place a or an before that. Okay. Then third point, we cannot add es. Cattles, C-A-T-T-L-E-S. That's absolutely wrong. It's a plural noun. Why should you add S? Then ES, cavalries, C-A-V-A-L-R-I-E-S. There is no such word. Please don't make that mistake, my dear friends. There is no such word called as ES or S for a plural nouns like this, which seems to be singular but they are plural nouns to them. So, please note down these 3 points in your notebook also, my dear friends. Okay. So, I will tell you just very simple example. I will tell you, friends, this is boys. Boys. This seems to be boys are plural nouns only. So, I cannot add a boys. Boys itself is plural. How can I add a? That's wrong. Or just simply boys also is wrong only. Then cattle itself is plural. A cattle is wrong. Cattle also is wrong. I can't just write cattle. Okay, friends? Let's see. So, this is what is category 3. Then, test yourself. These are 4 questions I have taken from previous year questions. Like frequently asked. I have a book, my dear friends. From that, I am taking all these examples. So, please take down each and every explanation, whatever topic I am telling, related to this, I am giving examples, my dear friends. I am like very spoon feeding. I am spoon feeding for you all. So, if you have any doubts in whatever topic it is, feel free to send it in the comment section. Okay, friends? Next, test yourself. I will give you an example. Can't you see that the cattle are grazing in the field? Cattle itself is plural only, isn't it? Are cannot come. Already it is plural. So you have to cattle is grazing. Okay, friends? Can't you see that the cattle is grazing? Together they are. So they work as a singular noun. You cannot mention it. Since so many animals are there, you can't write it as are. It's is only. Is grazing in the field. Fine. Next, second example. If those cattles, note down the mistake, my dear friends, cattles are yours. Whose are those ones? Okay, friends, cattle are yours. Okay, so here you should write cattle, not cattles. Third one, the gentry of Mumbai. Just now I told you gentry meaning. Gentry means the gentle people, gentleman, noble people, very dignified people of Mumbai does not like Salman Khan, though he has good movies. Okay, friends, here does not will come for plural. So do not like. So do not like Salman, though he has good movies. Okay, my dear friends, does not, should not come. You should, what should it come? Do not like. Okay, friends. When we are mentioning, when we generally talk about this, we will definitely not get does not. Do is a singular, does is a plural. Okay, we should not write it as does not like. Okay, next, fourth example. Science has proved that even vermin carries diseases. Science told that vermin itself is a plural. Okay, plural. Carries, when plural, two plural words cannot come next to next. That is why here also gentry of Mumbai is a plural. I cannot write does here. I should write do. Okay, friends, here vermin. Vermin is a plural noun. I cannot write carries. Two plural words cannot come. Carry is a verb. It's a plural verb. It should not come. So vermin carry diseases. Science has proved that even vermin carry diseases. Okay, friends. See, cattle is plural. Again, are is a plural verb. So, next to next, you cannot have two plural noun and plural verb. That is absolutely wrong in English grammar, my dear friends. Plural noun and plural verb cannot be there. If plural noun is there, add singular verb. Okay, since cattle is a plural noun, you cannot add are. You have to add is. And same way here, cattles. It's a wrong word. See, I said two are plural only. Plural. Plural noun and plural verb cannot be adjacent. Next to next. So since are is there, we are keeping are as such like that. We are changing this. Cattles is a wrong word. Cattle is a singular. Singular noun and plural verb can come. Okay, next. Gentry of Mumbai is a plural. Here this is does is a plural. Does not like is a plural verb. Cannot come. Since this is plural, you have to write do not like. Whereas here, science has proved that vermin is a plural, carries is again a plural verb, should not come. So you should get carry. Okay, friends. So this is category 3, nouns which are singular by its appearance but they are plural in function. Okay, next we will move on to next category of nouns. Next, my dear friends, category 4. Or rule 4 of nouns, that is nouns that are plural in form and plural in function also. Nouns that are plural in form and plural in function. Okay, now let's see few examples. Articles of dresses, that is your dresses. Here tools and instruments. If you see dresses, pants. It doesn't mean a set of 5 or 6 pants. It is pants only. We cannot write it as pant. Why are they pant? It's wrong, but we generally say in our colloquial language, we say a pant. That is wrong. What do they mean here? A pant has 2 legs, no? So it is plural. So it is pants. They mean the legs. That is why they have written pants. Next, trousers. Trousers also will have 2 legs. Am I right? So it is plural. Next, jeans has 2 legs. Shorts. Generally people will say jean. That is wrong, my dear friends, because jeans will have two legs. How can you call it as a singular? You mean as a whole. If you see, it's only single jeans pant. When we say itself, it is jeans only. We cannot say it as a jean. That's wrong. So jeans. Shorts. Shorts have two legs. Same way your underpants, your briefs, your bunian, if you see, it has one arm like this, one arm like this. So it is two, of course. You can you can put your two hands inside. So that is plural. They mean that plural in function. It has two legs, two hands, everything. Oh, this is about dresses. Coming to tools and instruments, if you see scissors, you cannot say a pair of scissors. That is absolutely wrong. Scissors will have two edges like this. Am I right? Two round to hold, isn't it? So a pair of scissors. Yes. Please don't write a scissor. That is wrong. Binoculars. Binocular is wrong because it has, if you see this side, an eyepiece lens, this side eyepiece lens, you will have two. Then how can you call it as a single binocular? That is wrong. Then shades, your goggles, sunglasses. Am I right? The glasses which we used to wear like a fashionable sunglasses are called as goggles. Okay, it has one, one mirror here, one mirror like lens here. Okay, so that is what is the spectacles. Spectacles also you have one glass here, one glass here, isn't it? So it has two. So you cannot, spectacle is wrong. Goggle is wrong. It is not Google. My dear friends, it is not Google. Google is Google. This is Goggle. Goggles. Goggles are your fancy, fashionable eyewear. Spectacles. Okay, these are the examples for nouns, plural in form and plural in function. Next, a pant. As I said, pant. No, it's wrong. It is a pant is absolutely wrong. A pants. A word itself should not come before it because it's a plural. Why should you add a? Wrong. So, a pair of pant. A pair, a single pair. That's wrong. A pair of pants because it has two legs, my dear friends. So why should you add a pant? Wrong. A pair of pants are right. Two pairs of pants, right. A pair of pants. Two legs it has. Two pairs of pants. Understood, my dear friends? So don't use singular, that is use yes for all these words because they are plural in its function. Okay, now coming to the test yourself section. I have given 5 examples for you. Again, I am telling you, for whatever I am explaining here, I will give 5 or 4 examples regarding the space provided. Okay, my dear friends? Okay, first one. He wants to buy a trousers. He wants to buy a trousers. I said no, my dear friends. Trousers are plural. A cannot come. He wants to buy a pair of trousers. Now it is right. A trouser is either you have to remove that a. He wants to buy trousers. That's right. Or remove that a and can write trousers. But if you have to retain that a, you have to write a pair of trousers. That's right. Next, your pajama is torn. Your pajama has 2 legs. How can you write pajama? Your pajamas are. It's a plural word. So are. Torn. Torn means, what do you say? It's like torn, teared off. Third, she has lost her binocular. Binocular has 2 eyepiece lens. So, binoculars. She has lost her binoculars. Next, your spectacle. What should come, my dear friends? Spectacles. Spectacles, since it is plural, is cannot come. Are not good. Your spectacles are not good. Next, the jeans. which you have bought are not good. I said should not come, but the can come because we are specifically talking about that particular jeans. Okay, so in that case, before a noun, you can have the as an article. The jeans which I am specifically talking about that jeans only which you have bought for me. Okay, so in that case, you can use the. The jeans which you have bought are not good. Are, they have given are, they didn't give is. Are, because jeans is a plural. Are not good. So, no error. Okay, my dear friends. See, category 4 nouns, plural in form and plural in function. So, these are the examples. These are the few, test yourself. That is your frequently asked questions, only few I am giving you. With all this together, again I am repeating you, I will make a separate video with more than 90 plus, I have to say, 90 plus practice questions, only practice questions, which they have given in all government exams. I will be teaching you regarding only nouns, whatever I have taught. Okay, okay my dear friends? Fine. So, this is your about your category 4 and test yourself. Next, my dear friends, numeral nouns. The next subheading under nouns is numeral nouns. That is nouns which are counted in numbers. Okay, let's see. That is dozen. Dozen means 12. Then score. Score is also a noun which are counted in numbers. Then 100. Century. 100 is 100 runs. Century. Century is also 100 runs. Likewise, when a noun is counted in numbers, you call them as numeral nouns. These are the noun words. They are called as numeral noun words. See, they are in singular. We will write it as 100. That's right. If we are counting it, if we are counting, considering that count, yes, it is singular. 100. It's only 100. 100. 100 rupee note. Rupees note I will not write. 100 rupee note. It's only 100 rupee note. Hope you understood. 10 rupee note. Only 1. That is singular. Then a million. A million. 1. Just a million. Plural. If the same thing is in plural. 200s. Hundreds. Okay. 10 millions. Cannot come. Million itself is plural. 10 million. It's understood. It's 10 million. Millions cannot come. Hundreds cannot come, my dear friends. Please don't write like that. It's 200. 10 million. That's all. Millions, hundreds, dozens is absolutely wrong. Please don't write like that. When it is being given in the question, spot the error. Please don't write like that. Okay. Now, there is 2 notes here. Note 1. If counting is used, if we are counting it actually before numeral nouns, if a numeral noun is there and if we are counting it with numbers, of is not used after them. Okay, we should not use of. That is 1 dozen. I am counting. How many dozens are there? If it is 2 dozen, 2 dozen x. Okay, so if I am counting that particular quantity, so I should not use of. 1 dozen of x is wrong. 1 dozen x, that's all. Dozens of x, please don't use, it is 1 dozen x. Right. Next, note 2. If counting is not used, I am not counting it, but I am generalizing and telling nouns. Okay, I am not counting it. Then you can use of. That is hundreds of villages. There are so many villages. I am not counting it. I cannot count also. Okay, in Andhra Pradesh there are so many villages. Hundreds of villages. In that case, if I am not counting, I can use of. See, thousands of books. So many books are there. I am not counting it. Okay, I have plenty of books. I have almost thousands of books. In that case, you can use of. Dozens of eggs. But if I count, that is, in Krishna district, there are 2000 villages. 2000s, wrong. 2000 villages. Of should not come. So, 2000 villages. Thousands of villages is wrong. When I am counting, if I am counting it by number, I should not use of. If I am counting it, like if counting is not used before numeral nouns, of can be used. If counting is used before if I am counting it actually, of is not used. Hope you understood. If counting is used, if I am counting it by number, of should not be used. If I am not counting it, I am generalizing and telling, you have to use of. Okay friends, for this topic, actually for numeral nouns, you may ask me, ma'am, where is test yourself? I don't have space here, no my dear friends. I wanted to tell you 4 or 5 examples. There is no space here. I cannot like cut with this and again continue. There will be discontinuity. So, I didn't write, my dear friends. We will see. Test yourself in a separate. Okay friends. So, till here understood, it is numeral nouns. Numeral nouns. These are the examples. You have 2 notes. And then let's go for test yourself for numeral nouns. Next, my dear friends, very important topic. Most of the questions from noun you will get from this topic, my dear friends. So, note down carefully. That is noun case. Noun case. Case in the sense you have possessive case. Possessive. What is the meaning of the word possessive? For example, I am telling you, my subscribers are very valuable for me. In the sense, I am very possessive about my subscribers. Isn't it? They are very precious for me. So, possessive, my own, my ownership. I am the owner of my own subscribers. Isn't it? So, that is ownership. Is nothing but possessive case. In such case, how noun will exist? Let's see. So, yes or yes, and then after yes, you have this apostrophe. Apostrophe. This you will call it as apostrophe. Apostrophe. Okay, my dear friends. Yes or yes. When will you use that? Tarun's car. Tarun is the owner of that car. Nobody else is owner. It is Tarun's car. Owner is Tarun only. Nobody else. So, when the ownership is there, possessive case, in such case you have to put apostrophe before yes. Before yes. Tarun's car. Then Rani's bag. The bag's owner is Rani only. Nobody else shares the bag. It's Rani's only. So, it's only Rani is only sole owner of that bag. So, you put apostrophe before, then yes. Before. Yes, before apostrophe. In case of ownership. Rani's bag. Okay, friends. Next, when will you put apostrophe after yes? See yes afterwards. In which case, if you see boys hostel, hostel boy, no boys are responsible or the owner of that hostel. Did you understand? Boys hostel. Hostel is the place where so many boys are living. Nobody is owner of that hostel. And in the sense, the boys who are living in that are not the owner. It is not ownership. It denotes the plural. So many boys are living in that hostel. So that is boys hostel. In such case, when we are denoting plural, not denoting the ownership, in such case, after yes, you will get that apostrophe. Boys hostel. Girls college. You will have only girls. So many girls you will have, plural. But that college, the girls are not the owner of that college. Do you understand? Yes, girls college. Girl, yes is there, afterwards apostrophe. Okay friends? Then, when will you use of? The population of the country. Population is in general plural noun. Plural noun of the country. Country is also a noun only, plural noun. Okay. So, the population of the country. So this is also a noun case, possessive. Okay friends, next, use of apostrophe. We will see few examples. So where to use this apostrophe? Before yes it is. Okay, when will you use before this? Yes, before, that is apostrophe is used before yes. When will you use that? In case of living things. Living things. All human beings, animals, plants are all living things. Okay, Rahul's car. So we can use apostrophe before yes in case of living things. Rahul's car. Car can be non-living, but Rahul is living only. So Rahul's car. Then Tina's bag. Tina is living thing. So I have put apostrophe before yes. Then lion's eye. Bird's wings. Okay friends, living things. So if it is living things, then two nouns. This is noun, this is noun. Apostrophe and then yes if it is living thing. Yes, see, apostrophe before and yes is not used with non-living things. See, non-living things, the walls painting is absolutely wrong. The walls painting is absolutely wrong. How will you write in case of non-living? Wall is non-living, painting is also non-living. Both are non-living only. In such case, the painting of the wall, you cannot write the wall's painting. Wall is not a living thing. You cannot have that ownership for that wall. So the painting of the wall. Then the house roof. House is non-living thing. Roof is non-living thing. So the house roof is wrong. The roof of the house. Then a table's legs. Table is non-living thing. Legs are also non-living thing. So non-living thing nouns. So then the legs of the table is right. Also should not come. The legs of the table. Okay friends, this is possessive case. Now let's see, test yourself for this category. Next my dear friends, there are so many 4 or 5 separate notes for this possessive case. Each and everything I will tell you with examples. Please note down carefully my dear friends. For possessive case there are 4 to 5 notes. Okay my dear friends, for each note I will explain and tell you the example. Then we will go for test yourself. Okay, now note number 1 for possessive case. Apostrophe before and s can be used with non-living things only in some cases. Okay, not that. As a before I said yes and then apostrophe is used for non-living, but it can be used for few cases. See which are the case. I'll tell you few example. 1 mile's distance. When I am counting the number, I can use apostrophe yes because I am specifically telling 1 mile's distance. A month's salary, that is this month, September month's salary or delay, whatever it is, I am specifically talking about that month. So in such case I can say a month's salary. In such case I can say, because month is a non-living thing, mile is a non-living thing, distance is a non-living thing. Of course, actually we have to use yes and then apostrophe. But here, when I am specifically talking about that mile, when I am specifically talking about that month, I am using apostrophe. Okay friends, a ton's weight, ton, only that ton's weight. Then I am talking only about Delhi. Delhi's corruption. It's only Delhi. Delhi is only the wholesome possessive. So ownership of corruption. So Delhi is also a non-living thing only. Non-living noun. So Delhi's corruption. Because I am specifically talking only about Delhi. In such case, though the noun is non-living also, you can use apostrophe and then yes. Okay friends, that is note 1. Okay friends, next note 2. Apostrophe and s is used at the end of compound noun. Compound, I already told you friends, noun and its compounds. Noun compounds. I already told that in my previous video. Okay friends, if you want to know about noun compounds, please refer to my previous video. Okay friends, I will give the link in the description box. Okay, so please see that. So apostrophe and S is used at the end of all compound nouns. So if you see mother, in, laws, behavior, that is right. Mother, I am giving for compound nouns, you have to put hyphen in between. Mother is a noun, preposition, then noun. Noun, between two nouns you will have preposition. So that you have to separate it by hyphen. In such case, compound nouns, noun, preposition, noun, and then apostrophe S, and what is that? It's an adjective. So, son, noun, hyphen, preposition, hyphen, noun, again noun. So, son-in-law's car, son-in-law's car. So, apostrophe S is used at the end of compound noun. See this together, son-in-law is a compound noun, son, hyphen, preposition, hyphen, and law. Is compound nouns are separated by hyphens, my dear friends. So, compound noun, apostrophe S, and then again noun. Okay friends, that is second note. Next. See, this is, you have even more notes there. I will tell you, before that you have to know there are two more possessions also. Joint possession and separate possession. Joint possession means two people commonly share that particular thing or property is joint possession. See, let me tell you example. Ram and Shyam's shop. That shop is owned by two, Ram and Shyam together. The shop's owner are Ram and Shyam together. In such case, you need not write Ram apostrophe S, Ram's and Shyam's shop. No need. In general, you can write Ram and Shyam apostrophe S shop, which means the shop belongs to Ram and Shyam together. That's joint possession. Next, Mr. Rohit and Co's. Co means together. He has a team. Mr. Rohit and teams or co's, company. Mr. Rohit and his team. So, all together, that company belongs to his team and Mr. Rohit. In such case, you can use apostrophe S. This is joint possession. So many people sharing the same thing. Okay, that is joint possession. Here you have separate possession. In such case, how will you use apostrophe? See, separate possession. Here see, Bhagat's and Sharma's novels. They both have novel. Okay, they both have separate novels. Bhagat's novel and Sharma's novel. In such case, you have to use apostrophe for each noun. Here, I am not using Ram's and Shyam's shop because that shop belongs to both of them. So, you can generally put apostrophe S at the end of Ram and Shyam, noun. But here, they both have separate novels. They both don't have same novel. They didn't buy, both of them, they didn't share the money and buy only one novel. They have separate novels for themselves. So, Bhagat's novel and Sharma's novel. So, together, we will write it as Bhagat's and Shyam's novels. Okay, friends, one more example. Tarun and Rahul's wife. Wife cannot be a joint possession, no, my dear friends. How can wife be a joint possession? So, they mean here, wife is only Rahul's wife. Tarun separately and Rahul's wife attended the meeting. Okay, friends, they are not mentioning or talking about Rahul here. They are talking about Rahul's wife and Tarun. Separate possession it is. Okay, friends, instead of telling Rahul wife name, they are just telling Tarun and Rahul's wife. In such case, you can use apostrophe yes. Okay, friends, so this is note 1 and note 2, joint possession and separate possession. Okay, friends, let's see few test yourself examples. For possessive case, let's see test yourself questions. Come. He went to Rahul's and Sonali's house. I already told you, no friends, Rahul's and Sonali's individually we need not write apostrophe s because that house belongs to Rahul and Sonali. Together, they both are brothers and sisters might be. So, no need not write for Rahul's and Sonali's house, no need. If that house is separate for Rahul and Sonali, Rahul has separate house, Sonali has separate house, then you can write Rahul's and Sonali's house. Here he went to Rahul's and Sonali's house. Both belong to the same house only. In such case, you can write Rahul and Sonali's house. Okay friends, remove this apostrophe s. Next, second one. The chair's legs. I said no friends, for non-living things you should not use apostrophe before and yes. There is no such words like this. Are not so strong as that yours. In such case you will write the legs of the chair. The legs will come front. The legs of the chair. Okay. Let's see third example. The name of Amitabh's and Ajit's. Again same mistake my dear friends. Amitabh separately and Ajit separately. Father is Bachchanji. For example, this Bachchan is the father of Amitabh and Ajit both. Then why a separate apostrophe for two names? No. This father, who is that Bachchan, is common. He is father for Amitabh and Ajit. Then use only one s. That is the name of Amitabh and Ajit's father is Bachchanji. Okay friends. Next example. This is my sons-in-law. Sons-in-law should not come. Sons, definitely it is wrong. Mothers-in-law, sisters-in-law, it's absolutely wrong. Sister-in-laws can come. Mother-in-laws can come. Son-in-laws can come. But sons-in-law, mothers-in-law, sisters-in-law cannot come, my dear friends. So this is my sons-in-law. I just now, before this I said no, for compound nouns, the s is used after the compound noun, not before. Sons-in-law house. In this case, you will use son-in-law's house. S is placed after the compound noun, not before here. Okay friends, for example, I have told you for possessive case, test yourself. Okay, let's go for next note. I already said 2 note for possessive case. So we have 2 more notes. So let's see the remaining 2 notes. Next, my dear friends, note 3, 4 and 5 for possessive case. Let's see note 3. Note 3, apostrophe s, apostrophe and then s is not used with the plus adjective. It is not used for the and an adjective word. Let's see an example. The rich people. The is article, rich is adjective, people is a noun. Okay, for this, the rich peoples is wrong. You cannot use yes for the adjective. Okay, my dear friends, the rich people, that is also wrong. The rich peoples. Then the olds, wrong. The old peoples can come. But the old people, the olds is wrong. So you cannot use s with the adjective word. With this you cannot use. But peoples, apostrophe s can come. Okay. So let's see example. The six. Sick is an adjective only, no? So the six, wrong. And the poors, wrong. Poor is not a noun. Poor is an adjective. So 6, poors cannot come. See, the was helped. Instead, how will you write? The sick and the poor were helped. See, because they are plural only, no? So were helped. Okay, next, second example. The rich always looks down upon poor. Here what is missing, my dear friends? The is missing. The rich always looks down upon the poor. So spot the error. This type of questions only they will ask. Okay friends, this is for note 3. Note 4. Apostrophe S can be used with these words also. What are those words? Somebody, anybody, everybody, nobody. You can use apostrophe S with these words. All buddy words. Somebody, anybody, nobody, everybody. For this, I have stolen somebody's watch. See, I have given apostrophe S. She needs to check everybody's bag. In such case, you can use apostrophe. Buddy, everybody, somebody, nobody. Okay, this is note 4. Next, note 5. Apostrophe S can be used with else also. See, nobody else. You need not use only nobody. For nobody also S will come, and nobody else, apostrophe S can come. I like nobody else advice, apostrophe S. Nobody else advice except yours. Okay friends, next. Your performance is better than everybody else. In such case, else comes, you can use apostrophe S. Okay friends, this is for possessive case, noun cases. Very, very, very important topic. More number of questions you will get it from noun case. All this 5 note with examples I have told you. Okay friends, with this we are ending up noun topic. In parts of speech, I am ending up with this note 5. Noun, the topic is completely over. I have told you each and every topic with more number of frequently asked questions under test yourself section. Okay friends, so if you have any doubts, if you want any more clarity, please send it in the comment section. I will be waiting for your comments. If you understand it, if the class is very clear, please share your opinions in the comment section so that I will know whether you are following it or not. Okay friends? Okay. In my next video, I will be discussing, since I completed only noun, my full video in my next video is completely fully about only practice question, exam oriented practice questions on nouns topic. Whatever I told you for the previous two, this video and my previous video, I explained about noun completely with different subheadings. All those headings related, I will just relate everything and frame questions from a book which I have, that is especially designed for competitive exams. So from that book, I will give you 100 practice questions, and also the previous year question, from previous year question paper also I will give few questions, my dear friends. Don't worry, next video is completely about exam oriented practice questions on nouns. So please follow up for my next video also. So for this video, because you know that I am imagining that you people are in front of me, we are sitting in a classroom, I am your teacher explaining completely for so much hours, isn't it? So I need all of you to just click like button, send comments, and then don't forget to subscribe my channel and watch. I already said no, I am so excited because of you all. Because of you all, I have reached 400 subscribers. So I am very, very grateful for you all. Please kindly support me and share it with your friends also, so that I will be stepping forward with more better videos with plenty of ideas. So that you will indirectly you will help me. Fine friends, we'll meet you in the next session. So this is your English tutor signing off for today. Thank you.